Hello everyone, I'm rashahacks and I'm back with the Linux series part 2. In this video, I will be covering so much about the file system of Linux. So let's begin the video and I will let me talk about the in the brief about the content of this video. I will talk about the file system, I will talk about the access rights of the files, I will talk about directories in Linux, and we will cover so much about all of this in practical today. So let's begin. So we will explore the file system. This is the topic of this whole video, exploring the file system. And today we will only do practical. So no more presentations from now on, only practical. I will just show you the heading and we will begin the practical. So let's begin by more practical with ls command. So in the previous video, I have shown you the ls command. In this video, I will be going on like in some options and more arguments of this command that you can use to even get better results for listing files and directories. So let's begin with the practical now. So yeah, right now I'm back on my machine and let's log in now. Okay, so default username and password Kali. This is the default installation that I'm using right now on VirtualBox. So let's just open terminal and let's revise some previous commands that we did in the last video. So pwd for listing the working directory, and using cd we can change our directory, and we can use other commands like ls. So we will use ls today, right? So let's do ls simply. Okay, so ls is used to list the contents of any directory. So right now we are in /home/kali, and Kali is the username, and this is the home directory of this user. So we can just list this whole directory using ls command. So let's just type ls and list this. So you can see that we have these directories here: desktop, documents, downloads, music, and let me show it on the GUI also so that it is easier to visualize. Yep, so now we have this also here, and now we are at home. Okay, so this is in GUI, this is home, and in CLI it looks like this. And at home you can see that we have desktop, documents, and same directories and files here, and here also. Okay, we have TP-Link here, so and we have this here, right? So now what we can do even more than this is that suppose I want to list the files in desktop folder, right? So what I can do is I can do ls desktop, and this will list the files in the desktop folder, right? So if I hit enter, then this is showing me the files in the desktop folder. So if I open the desktop folder, you can see that I have these files here, and same files are showing in the command line. So another thing is that I'm still in the working directory /home/kali. I have not changed the directory. To change the directory, I need to do cd. Okay, now to get back, there is a command cd dot. So in Linux, dot means that you go back one directory. If you want to go back two directories, you do //. So you have seen this now, you have seen /home/kali. So home is one directory, kali is another directory. So if you want to go back one directory, and then if you want to go back another one directory, then you go // and another one directory, then //. So that's how it goes back in command line. So right now I'm in terminal. Let me show you pwd. So I'm at desktop. Yeah, I'm in terminal, but I'm at desktop. So to get back, what I need to do is // and now I'm again at /home/kali. Right, so now if I want to list the folders not of just one directory but of two directories, so list also supports multiple arguments, right? So I can do like cd desktop, cd downloads, and cd let's open this one, numspy. It looks like a spying tool or something. Okay, so yeah, let's enter it, and you can see that desktop have 4 files. Okay, so we have already opened desktop. Let's open downloads. It is saying that downloads have nothing. So let's open downloads, and you see folder is empty. And if we open numpy, then we have these files here. Okay, so and same files it is showing here, right? Requirements.txt and numpy.png. Right here it is, numpy.png. So same files in GUI, same files. So command line is like no difference in GUI and command line. Just command line we use, so because it is fast and it provides more easier access to files. And if you want to do things faster, like if you know regular expressions and all, then you can easily go with command line and do things so much faster, right? So now let's do some other commands, some options of ls. So this is just that you can list multiple directories also, and you can just a single directory also, right? So let's clear this first. Okay, clear. And let's now look at some options of ls. So you can do ls minus l. So if you do ls minus l, then it will list in the long format. Okay, in the long format. So if I hit enter, and you can see it gave me a long format. We will talk about this. What is this, and what is this, this and this? What is this? And so this you can imagine. I guess this is time and date. But what is this and this? We will talk about it in next few minutes. But let's talk about more options of ls. So if you want to see every file, like there are some hidden files in the folder also. So if you want to see the hidden files also, you can do ls minus a. Okay, minus a to this is for all. So it will show all files, all directories and all files. So if I hit enter, now you can see that there are some hidden files that are not visible in GUI format, in GUI file manager, but these are visible in this command line. You can see them here also. There is an option here, and you can just, I don't know like where it is in Linux, in this yeah, so here it is, show hidden files. And if I click on it, then you see that we have hidden files also, right? But in Windows nobody do this, and in Linux also people generally don't do this, show hidden files from here. Normally most people, right? But in command line you can use minus a option to list hidden files also. Now in ls, with ls you can combine both commands also. So if you want to do ls like this, minus l just shown don't show you the hidden directories and hidden files, because you don't have the a option here. So you can combine both options like this, ls minus la or al. Both are same. Okay, so let's do la and hit enter, and you see now we have a long format, and we have all files and directories, even hidden files and everything we have. Okay, so this is one thing that ls have two options, this minus l and minus a. So minus is like minus is used for the options. Like if you want to specify the options for a command, you will specify this dash thing here. Okay, and if you want to specify this thing in the long format, then the whole word, then you will use this dash dash. Okay, so we will see those types of commands also. Like I'm coming there. Okay, so options, all the options are preceded by single dash, or and long options by double dash. Okay, so now if you want to sort the system, like you can do go there and you can sort it, right? You can go there and do last modified, type, size. Okay, so if you suppose you want to sort it like by time, so how will you sort it by time in command line? Okay, so if you want to sort it in so let's clear this first, and I'm going to sort it. So if by time, okay, so ls minus t, and let's do ld, so that in the long format you can also see the time also, right? So lt is for time sorting here. Okay, so if I hit enter, then you can see that the files are sorted by time: 9 July, 8 July, 27 June, 19th March, 30, 30, 30, and that's how files are listed by time sorting, sorted by time here, right? Suppose you want to reverse the order. Okay, now this is in like I think order in let's call it ascending order. Okay, so if you want this listing in descending order, then you have to specify an option called dash dash reverse. Okay, so if you are using long options, this is short option, so you use single dash, and if you use long options, then you use double dash. So this is with the most of the commands in Linux. So let's hit enter and let's see. So see, the output is reversed wrong. So numpy is here and videos was at the last, and now videos is at the first. So output got reversed. So to reverse the order, use this dash dash reverse. Right. So I think that is too much with ls command for one video. And if you want to see more commands with ls, you can go and check its man page. Okay, so you can do man ls, and you can see its man page, and here it will give you everything. So here it is -a, so that it don't ignore entries starting with dot. So hidden files start with dot. So you can read all of this, and there is so much that a command in Linux can do. So I can't like spend whole time on just one command, because there is too much that a single command in Linux can do. So you can read the documentation and learn more about the power of ls command, right? So let's move to the next thing now. Okay, so let's move to the next thing. So this is done, and the next thing is access rights to files. So this is very important when you are talking about files in Linux. So let's see what is this. Okay, so yeah, if you see here that when we are listing, these are the access rights for a file or a directory. So if you see here that these are 10 characters. Okay, so first character gives you like if it is the file you are viewing is a directory or a file, like it is a directory or a file. Okay, so here d signifies that it is a directory. Okay, so here you can see that numpy is a directory, right? Numpy is a directory, and r signifies no, sorry, dash signifies that it is a file, a normal file. Okay, so r is for read, not for file. Okay, so and after this, so after first character, just first character signifies directory or file. Okay, a single dash means it's a file, or d means it's a directory. After this you have 9 characters, from which 3 are of normal user. Okay, the 3 are for the owner of the file, and the next 3, so the first 3 are rwx for the numpy directory, and the next 3 are r minus x, r dash x. Okay, and this is for group, the group to which this user belongs. Okay, and next 3 are r dash x, and this is for everyone. So these are the access rights for everyone. Okay, so what are these access rights? So these access rights are rwx. R means read, w means write, and x means execute. Okay, so let's consider everyone first. So suppose here this is r minus x. Okay, so r minus x means that everyone can read this file and everyone can execute this file. That is r minus x means, r dash x means. Okay, and here dash also means that I can write, so you cannot, and let's not talk about this right now. Okay, and if this is user, like the owner of, for the owner of the file, the first 3 characters, and the owner of the file can read, write, and execute, do everything. Okay, for the group, again, read and execute only, it cannot write. Okay, so it cannot write, the everyone and group cannot write, they can just read and execute. Okay, so this is how the access rights are in the Linux. You can see. Okay, so if you see some file which only have read, write, and don't have write permissions, then you cannot edit the file, you cannot overwrite it or append the file, right? Then this thing here, first thing here, and this thing here. So this one signifies here the number of So this is linking, which is something different that I don't want to talk about this in this video. There are hard links and symbolic links, but this is hard link. So hard link is like every file have a hard link with it, which references it. So I don't want to talk about this in this video, and it will be like little bit more tougher for a beginner. So I will talk about this in another video, and it will be a complete video on just hard links and symbolic links. So let's talk about this. So this is username of file's owner. So this file belongs to Kali, and this is username of the group to which it belongs. So this is file owner and this is group. So this is Kali everywhere, right? So because I have just one group and one username at the system, so it is same at both sides, at both columns. Okay, and this is the size of file in bytes. Okay, not in kilobytes or megabytes or GBs. It's in bytes. So it is 4096 for every directory. For any kind of directory, it will show you 4096. And for a file, here I have a file called TP-Link, and for it is showing 402. So it is 402 bytes long. Okay, that is the size of the file, and this is the date and the time of the file, and this is the modification, the last modification when I have done on this file. That time it is showing here, right? And this is the name of the file and directory. So that's how you can look onto a file. These are the access rights, and you can look at a file or a directory like this. And this thing is hard links that I cannot talk about this in this video. You can just remember that for a file there is only one hard link, and for a directory there are so many. It depends on the files in the directory. Okay, so we will talk about this in the next video. And now today let's move to the next. So the next part is file command. File command is a very special command in Linux through which you can see the content of the file, like if it's a JPEG image or if it's a zip file, what it is, you can see it. So let's see it in practical now. Let's just clear my terminal and let's hit ls again. So this is TP-Link. Let's see what kind of file it is. File TP-Link, and we can see it's a ASCII text, normal text. Okay, let's go to desktop. Okay, let's clear this. Let's hit ls, and there is a file. Let's go to move again to desktop folder. I have some files here. Okay, and there is a Python file here. Let's do file on it. So the syntax for file is that you do file and then name of the file that you want to see, like to which extension or to which what can I say, like it is a zip file or it's an image or it's a video, what it is. Okay, so if you want to see that, you can just do file. You can use file command. So let's do it on wi-fi.py, and if I hit enter, you can see that it is saying Python script. If I do the same on this monitor mode.sh, so this is one bash script that I made myself to get me in monitor mode just by executing this script. So you can see that it's a bash script, born again shell script. And if I do the same on these files, it will show me ASCII text. Okay, so ASCII text. So that's how you can see that whether the file is a JPEG image or a video or a database file. Okay, so you can just do the file command and see it. Sometimes I can make this sh file here or a py file here something else. Like I can rename it. I can rename Wi-Fi to Wi-Fi.sh, and if I still do file .sh, it will still show me Python script, and that is because file have a concept of something called hex headers. It don't see the extension. Okay, it is not Windows you are working with, it is Linux. It don't see the extension, it sees the hex headers, the first line of the hex characters of the file, and in the hex character it sees that okay, the first characters, the magic bytes, the file signature belongs to the Python script, and it is showing me the Python script here. Okay, so that's how the file command works. So it is not like it will see that it is .sh, so it will show you bash script here. So it works on the hex characters, the file signature. Okay, so let's now move to the next topic. And the next topic is less command to view content. Okay, so if you want to view content of some file, you can use less command. So let's go back one directory, and let's be in this move again directory. I will show you some scripts that I made myself. So just normal script, normal bash scripts, nothing fancy. Okay, so you can there is a hack Wi-Fi script. Okay, so so you can use less command. So there is one command that is more that you can also use. Okay, yeah, so more will just show you the output, right? And less shows you the output like this. Okay, so it don't show the output like on the screen like whole together on the terminal screen, but it shows you like this. And if you want to do so, you can just move your keys up and down to go to move up and down. With more, you can just go like down, you can't go up. So that's the problem with move. If it's a long file, it will show you the output in the same format as the less command, but it will show you like because the file was short, so it just showed the whole output onto the screen. Okay, so if I try to to exit this less interface, you can just press Q and it will exit. Just press Q. Okay, so let's so I have one file on desktop, that is rockyo.txt. So pen testers or hackers know that this is a word list of so many words. So I can show you the words. So this is around, so you can count. It's in millions and billions. Okay, so many passwords there. Okay, so this command I will show you in the next video, word count. Okay, so and this is used to count number of lines. And let's just clear right now. And so I was doing file command, right? Yes, I forgot what I was doing. Yes, so we were doing less, right? So if I do just more on rockyo.txt, then it shows you like this, and you can just with space and with enter you can move. Okay, so with enter it will move line by line in more, and with space it will move page by page. But you cannot go up with more, and that is the problem with more. And this is where the updated version of the more came, which is less. So people use less today. Some people use more also. I use more or less both. So to exit here with more or less in both, you can use Q command. So I pressed Q and I got exited from that more interface. Now I will hit ls again, and let's just view this whole thing with this. And here I can go up and down both with less. Okay, so this is why less came. And there is a quote that less have, this less command have, that more can only go forward, but less can go backward too. And the quote is that less is more, that less is more, because like it's an updated version of the more. So the quote is that less is more. Okay, so with Q I got exited. And now that's all I want to show you in this video. Like less to view, you can use less and more. And to view files, you can use less and more. To change directory, you can use cd. For viewing directory, you can use pwd. To listing, you can use lta, whatever you want, and this will list. So we are in desktop directory, that's why it is listing less files. If you go one directory back, it will list more files. Okay, so that's how the files and directories user access rights in Linux are. in the next video, that was that there is one more topic that I want to cover in this video, that is directories on Linux system, but that's a long topic and I will talk about these things. Let me show. This is root directory slash, and there are so many directories here, these directories, and I want to talk about each one of these directories. And because video will become so much longer after this, it could go to like 50-60 minutes, so that's why I'm thinking about pausing this and stopping this now, and we will talk about directories on Linux systems in the next video, and I will talk about this for sure. And after this we will be working on some more extra commands like wc, cat, head, tail, and other commands. So many commands for you after this. Okay, so that's all for this video, and thank you so much for watching the video. If you like the video, then please hit the like button and please hit the subscribe button, and that's all for the video. Thank you so much.